My name is Azura. I'm 31 years old this year. I'm a housewife. I have 5 children and I do home-based business. My home-based business is called Kuala. Kuala came from each and one of our initial. First, I started out selling tarts, Nutella tart. Then from there, I see like on social media, like on demand, like other flavor like Milo. Then we came up with the Milo one, Oreo, and then slowly we came out with brownies. Yeah, then cookies. Then our cookies are all eggless, so vegetarian can have it also lah. My home-based business journey started out with the help of FSC. Introduced me to a lady named Sapna from her rice boss. Then from there, she journeyed along with me. I didn't know, like last time when I sell, I thought like, I see my competitor selling $18, so I must sell cheaper. I didn't know about costing. I don't even know I have to charge for the sticker, the bottle, everything. From there, like I learned about my costing and learn how to post on social media.
My name is Rani. I'm 38. I'm a community connector at the Bio Present. What I do is, if the community needs certain things like, let's say their fridge or their washing machine or something is broke down, and then they come to me, and then I'll get back to the community workers, and then I'll let them know that from this, family, they need this, they need that, and then we plan like Deepavali night. So the first year, I had their back to be with me, and subsequently, I gather my own group of friends and some of the community members from this community, and then we gather to do a Deepavali night where we go meeting people who are skillful, like in maybe a magician, someone who's good in DJ, and then we personally talk to them and let them know what is the purpose of us doing this program, and we get them to engage in this. And so as for the past 2 years, as we are facing this pandemic issue, instead of it, we started having food distribution. That means I do this fundraising, the money, we gather all these food rations like rice, oil, or chicken, we cook, we came up with tidbits. I get my children to be with me, and then we pack everything and we go door to door to distribute. They actually call this like a kampong spirit in this community. So I just love that. I mean, it's like they have a WhatsApp group. So sometimes when they have excess fruits or food, they tend to pin in the I got this much, I think I'm enough. I'm willing to like give out some to the community.
I'm Jimmy. I'm 36, turning 37 this year. So what I do as a volunteer with the SCC right now is I support their digital initiative. And 2 tasks that I mainly work on. One is to get the laptops ready for families to utilize them for school. And the second one is to obviously be down in the center to help the families to adopt the laptop, guide them through how to use the systems and setting it up for them before they take it. But I just enjoy volunteering, and I think the digital initiative is something that's very close to my heart. Because of my work, I work in a very digital base. I've been in technology for almost 10 years now, and I realized the importance of technology. If people don't catch up, they will kind of advance or widen the inequality that we have. So I'm very passionate about digital initiatives.
Previously, we didn't have enough devices. After that, we got from FSC and also beyond. Then after that, we are okay until like now. I think we short of 1 devices again. Yeah, so we have to share using my son's laptop to like take turns, and then sometimes he have Zoom at 2:15 and ends at 3:45. Then the other daughter got to use it for 3:45 to 4:45 like that. Sometimes then my daughter have to use a handphone lah. I think it's more difficult because the words are smaller, and then also I think it's very difficult because she have to hold it like all the time. Okay, because the one that I got the laptop from FSC, he actually suddenly died on me like 3 weeks ago. Then all my invoices, my Excel sheet, all I store inside the laptop. Then everything just gone like that. Yeah, then after that, maybe it's good if like repair the laptop outside is expensive. Maybe they can have something like a bit more cheaper for the lower income one, because like not everybody can afford a new laptop. Yeah, even for repairs also, I think it's not. Sometimes when we bring to shop, I think you want to repair better, you get a new one, that kind of thing.
We have organizations who have been supporting very strongly with these children, by giving them these digital, things like a laptop, and apart from that, they still conduct Zoom tuitions, online tuitions, so I don't think children face much, but generally when we talk about a family, I think I did quite a number of surveys, so from the surveys, what I learned that some parents lost their job. So I think that is the main icon that we're talking about here, because when they lose their job, I think it affects the entire family, and also challenges in them putting up food in the table for the children. Recently, I know a member from my community, she didn't have the gas cylinder, so what happened was, it was a Friday night, so she contacted me at about 8 o'clock. She told me that she needs the gas cylinder and she has got no money and she couldn't cook for the children. So I couldn't contact a lot of them. One thing is because it's already night, so I tried within my friend circle, and it was like I think the ending month, so normally, ending month, everyone is like struggling, for their own self. So I was not able to get the help, but I couldn't go to sleep after that, so I was wondering how could I help this person. Then I realized that I have a electrical slow cooker in my house. So I thought by borrowing it to her for the weekends, it might help her. I hope that this might help you to at least cook something for your kids. And then we see after the weekend. Then she accepted it wholeheartedly. So I went over to her place to give it to her. And I think about less than 5 days, I think, I don't know which organization actually gave her some money. And she managed to have a gas. And then she called me, she said, thank you so much, So I took it back from her, So these are the very minor things. I think we might see this as minor, but I think we are creating a very big impact in individuals' life.
Right. So I guess for the students, it's pretty clear, right? Once you have to, go home to study, if you don't have the right digital infrastructure, even basic Wi-Fi, right? And most of some of these families that we work with largely depends on mobile phones, which doesn't provide really stable connectivity and can't really do your work. So I guess that changes the way how children learn, right? And they lose out as well, right? Because in school, if you do have issues like that, you do have someone to turn to, but at home, there may not be anyone that you can turn to, even fixing your laptop or sorting certain things out. So I guess having that digital skill set is vastly much more important right now. And I guess also same for parents, right? If parents do not catch up, I think this is more pertaining to their kids. If they do not catch up with it, then obviously they do not know how to handle the challenges or really understand what challenges their children will have, right? And it's really important for them now to understand digitally what does it mean for their own lifestyle. And it's also not about replacing their life with technology alone, but it's understanding how do you use technology or even technology tools to help you with your learning.
Hopes and dream, I hope everybody will be healthy. When I'm first in this community, I don't know anyone. Then slowly, then I get to know a few people. Then when I wanted to cook for Raya, I don't have the pot. Then I call one kakak, she was selling in the community lah. Then I asked her, can I borrow your pot and stuff like that. Then she said, okay, can I give you this pot? You can have it. Until now, I keep the pot lah. So it's like the bonding between neighbors.
Of course, hopes and dreams is like if some organizations can come into all these kind of areas, be a kind of befriender with them to actually to guide them.
My real hope is as we grow to be a real digital native, right, we bring along people with us, people that do not have the same opportunity like you and I, right? Like for example, today, if I were to tell all of us here to learn coding, I'm sure all of us with our capabilities will be able to do so, but other people may not have the same capabilities or the same learning environment. So I guess my real hope is as we progress digitally, we are able to get the rest along with us, those that may not share the same opportunities. I wish you enough, right? I guess I wish you enough is I wish you to have, good enough to I won't use the word survive, but good enough to move on in life. But I wish you enough to be able to do well.
Even if you can't do much, but just a small thing, which will create a big impact. So I think if everyone starts doing this, I think we will have we will have less problem in the community, I would say.
How does it mean to me? Kampung kampung spirit. Family thing lah, kampung thing, a family thing where everybody doesn't matter your race, your what, we are together, help one another like that.